Hey everybody, it's your boy Surge Dragon, and welcome back to another edition of the Heavens Monsters podcast. With me today is Tay Money.
If you smell what the lion is cooking.
Chris Petrie. Hello. Mike Henry.
Ready for an episode of the Heavens Monsters podcast? Give me a hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
It's ready for an episode of the Heavens Monsters podcast? Give me a hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
What are we talking about?
Smackdown on August 28th. And,
August.
Yeah, August 28th. So, let's go ahead and kick it off with the fact that we got Jeff Hardy making an open challenge, and AJ Styles is mad as hell knowing that he's making an open challenge considering what happened. Yeah. So after this match, our boy here found some interesting information that he's got to address that Chris is not going to like. So before we get to that, let's go ahead and mention the fact that the person who comes after the commercial break to accept that open challenge for the Intercontinental Championship, meaning the title was on the line, will be against Shinsuke Nakamura.
Yep.
We would have Cesaro, who actually says in the back saying, I look away and to go to the restroom for one bit. And next thing I know, Shinsuke Nakamura accepts an open challenge without me. I was like, what the heck? So we would see this go down and have a complacent, mind you, a complacent AJ Styles on commentary, saying that he was robbed, this is wrong, but he's not mentioning that he would do the same thing if it was in Jeff Hardy's shoes. It's like, that's not the point. They're like, yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. It's wrong that you get wrong, but not the other way around. Tell the truth. So, after Jeff Hardy successfully defends the championship against Shinsuke Nakamura, excuse me, I got a hair in my mouth. It would be the return of Sami Zayn, showcasing that he has the old title in which he hadn't returned because of the COVID-19. And because of that, he's using it as an excuse to be claiming that he's still the Intercontinental Champion, despite all that has happened. So, before we get the information that we want to point out, Mikey, what do you think?
First of all, if it was the Intercontinental title, it's Jeff Hardy, because I don't know why Sami Zayn came back with the old Intercontinental title, because remember, he was missing time due to, like you just said, COVID-19, because 2020 has been a disappointing year. But the current Intercontinental Champion belongs to Jeff Hardy, because remember, Sami Zayn did not show up due to the COVID-19, but has defended in, 30 days or something?
5 months.
Yeah, and he had to vacate, if I'm not mistaken, and let other superstars get a shot at the Intercontinental title, but the Intercontinental title belongs to Jeff Hardy as he defeats, was it Shinsuke Nakamura you said?
Yeah.
Yeah, he defeated Shinsuke, and then AJ Styles went hopping mad, like, this is wrong. Because let's not forget, AJ Styles lost when Jeff Hardy hit him in the head with that knee brace, because we all thought it was Retribution who attacked Jeff Hardy, but instead, it was AJ Styles sneak attacked Jeff Hardy from behind, while Retribution came out and just, terrorized. But we'll get to the Retribution story a little later. But
Yeah.
like I said, Jeff Hardy is still your WWE Intercontinental Championship. Now, what do you got to say about that, Mr. Chris Petrie?
I'm going to say, no comment.
You gonna comment?
No, you got nothing to say?
What about you, T-Man?
Tell me about your boy getting your ass kicked.
I'm happy Jeff Hardy is the Intercontinental Champion. I'm very happy. It's been years since he's been Intercontinental Champion.
I know it's been a long time, but now the question is, I'm asking y'all is, who dares to step inside and challenge Jeff Hardy for the Intercontinental title We don't know, but we'll have to.
We know it's Sami Zayn.
Maybe they.
We know it's going to be Sami Zayn.
Because it's gonna happen because like it's like who is the right Intercontinental Champion?
He never lost it.
Yeah.
D-Money.
No, that's what it is.
It's Jeff Hardy.
Yeah, but that's what no.
I'm sorry, but it's Jeff Hardy.
I agree with you, but Sami Zayn is saying that he's the right Intercontinental Champion.
It's an issue with Sami Zayn altogether. The fact that in his mentality, he never lost it for 5 months. In his mind. Thank you. Yeah. Mentality. Same thing.
Sir, I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit.
I know you don't.
If he wants the current Intercontinental it's Jeff Hardy. Sami Zayn needs to get his sorry ass in the back of the line after taking that 5-month hiatus thanks to COVID-19. So, fuck you, COVID-19. You have ruined 2020.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to get to. Because after this, we found out today. He found out. Guys, especially you, Chris. Mikey, you have no idea how right you are. Because we found out prior to the fact that The Rock has been quiet about it for 2 weeks, but his whole entire family has caught COVID.
His wife and kids. Oh my God. His wife and his kids.
Yeah, my mom said it was old news. She heard about it already. That was weeks ago.
No, it wasn't. It was actually old news. He just revealed that this week.
Yeah. But she knew about it. I was like, okay.
Oh shit.
So they his whole family's got it, but you know who else got it that we found out today? That he found out?
Oh my God.
Chris, you're not gonna like it. You're not gonna like it. T-Money, tell him what's up.
AJ Styles got it.
Oh my God.
AJ Styles has tested positive for COVID-19.
Oh my God. What?
So he's not going to be on television for a while because of that.
COVID-19, you fuck up. You just fuck up 2020.
I can't hear Chris.
Fuck up 2020.
Yeah, go ahead, Mikey. Keep going.
Go on, Chris. Go on. I want to hear Chris first. Go ahead, Chris.
My favorite wrestler got COVID-19.
Oh, he sounds sad. Oh, our boy Chris is sad right now. Oh, shit. Hold up. Flip the mask. Fucking flip the mask. Give me a sec. Flip the mask. There you go. Flip the mask. Oh.
You know what's different about that? You know how one with a sad face.
This is my angry, sad face.
No, but without showing your teeth, I'm saying.
Oh. So now we got the fact that AJ Styles is not going to be wrestling for a while since he tested positive. Damn.
As I would say, COVID-19, fuck you. You ruined 2020. You forced the fans to sit at home and just do nothing. You have fucking ruined 2020. What the? Oh my God. Oh my God. I can't take this. Oh my God.
Yeah, I know. 2020 is a bad year.
This is bullshit.
The worst.
This is bullshit.
The worst.
The worst day.
This, oh my God. I'm gonna throw up. Unbelievable.
Nah, you're not going to throw up. You're just getting nauseous.
Fuck you, 2020.
Yep. This year sucks. So, let's go ahead and change the subject. Let's move on. What's next, bro?
Matt Riddle versus Shorty G.
So, yep. Matt Riddle actually calls out King Corbin, but then he gets jumped by Shorty G, and that's how the match starts. We thought Shorty G was done with King Corbin. Nope. He's still working for him. He still wants that King's ransom. The fuck? Your thoughts, T-Money?
Not really.
Okay. So, you all know the deal. Matt Riddle won the match, and of course, King Corbin jumps him from behind. If I'm correct, lays him out. And they got a match at Payback. We'll cover that tomorrow. If we have the time, hopefully. which case, let's go ahead and get Chris's thoughts on this match.
Too bad the Shorty G, he did not get the King's wax ransom. And King Corbin tried to attack Hill from behind and work out.
You, Mikey?
King Corbin is nothing but a bitch ass. He is nothing but a royal coward. I was gonna say bitch ass coward.
Well, pain in the ass.
He
More
is.
like it.
Listen, royal pain in the ass, royal bash. I don't care, team. I'm just telling you, King Corbin is a royal coward. I was expecting him to go 1-on-1 with the original, bro. But no. King Corbin decided to bring out Shorty G to jump on Matt Riddle from behind. And unfortunately for Shorty G, he had to pay the price as he got his ass whooped by Matt Riddle. And then King Corbin wants to get in the ring and, attack Matt Riddle. But King Corbin chose to run like a coward instead of fight like a man.
Well,
What you running for, King Corbin? What you running for?
well,
You
I'll
want to
say
get
this.
involved in this? Not, you want to attack Matt Riddle behind. Now you want to run like a coward instead of fight like a man? Xavier Hill, if you're watching, please leave a comment down below because I'd love to get your 2 cents.
Well, he's not like the best evil king in that I put best evil king that he was King Booker. Cause
I don't give a shit, Tim.
here's my thing. King Corbin, he had Shorty G. King Booker had Finley and William Regal to back him up.
Blasphemy.
All right. So let's go ahead and get to the next match.
Braun Strowman versus Drew Gulak.
Let's get this.
It was also Drew Gulak.
Yeah, but first we gotta mention the fact that Mikey said he would get his 2 thoughts on this. First, let's mention the fact that the signing for all 3 individuals in this triple threat no holds barred match at Payback was needing to be signed by all 3 individuals. So, Mr. Pierce, I think his name,
Mr. Adam Pearce, the man who's in charge of Raw and SmackDown.
he was ordered by Vincent Kenny McMahon himself to get all 3 signatures, starting with The Fiend. So Bray Wyatt had a special edition on the show, in which case he found his way into the Funhouse as a Postman Pierce.
Mailman.
Mailman
Mailman
Pierce.
No, that's what they called him, Postman.
I seriously searched Postman Pierce? Who the bleep is Postman Pierce? Where the bleep you get that shit? Where the bleep did you get that shit?
Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood gimmick.
Bullshit, get that bleep out of here.
That's what it is. But as eerie as it was, he did get this signature, and the fact that they were getting around saying that the Fiend is not, it needs to be the one that signed it, but he has no problem signing it on his behalf, and yeah. So Bray Wyatt signs it. 1 down, 2 to go. That's where he comes up to Strowman, and Drew Gulak hits him with a chair from behind because he was mad about getting jumped when the Retribution was attacking. It didn't do him no good for helping him because he ended up taking him and Jey Uso. So Gulak actually hits him with a chair. It don't do nothing. So he says, I need you to sign this. I wasn't involved. I didn't hit it. That was Drew. He said, I'll sign the papers when you give me Drew Gulak in a match. I can make it happen. It's up next. Good. Because Drew Gulak is going to get these hands. And he did. Like that.
Drew Gulak got the ass whooping.
I'm out.
Yeah, he is.
My thoughts is what the bleep was Drew. My 2 cents is what. Before I get to that, first, like I said, who the bleep is Postman Pierce? I mean, where the hell did you get the name?
I didn't do it. I'm not the one who writes this shit.
That's number one.
That was a good, funny name,
And
though.
now they signed it. And number two, you got Drew Gulak trying to find a way to get rid of the black mass group that call themselves Retribution. But instead, Drew Gulak makes the biggest mistake of his life, and that's hitting Braun Strowman to steal it. Because Braun Strowman, whether it was Drew Gulak or Postman, but instead, Braun Strowman was stuck in contact and telling
his
Mr.
letters.
Pierce.
I know. I'm saying that's what we call him. That's what they say on social media.
Mm-hmm. That's what his name was called on the show.
Yeah.
He wasn't mailman. He was his postman.
That's the same thing. I mean, our post.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm saying that's what they say on social media. That's what we're saying.
Hey.
We gotta go from here.
I'm getting itchy.
Come on, guys. Go.
Okay. So, Chris, get your 2 cents on that. We haven't gotten your 2 cents yet.
Go on, Chris.
Braun Strowman got a, well, he's not because
You got
earlier. Drew Gulak. He got wrecked.
You got wrecked.
Really hard. Braun Strowman took out the ring and signed the contract after he won.
And by golly, Drew Gulak got the ass whooping he deserved by picking a fight with the monster.
Oh, yeah.
My mom was in here.
Your mom? Okay.
Yeah, she's gone now.
Okay.
Good. Like I said, Drew Gulak got the ass whooping he deserved.
Next.
Cesaro versus Kalisto.
Oh, almost forgot. After that match, Braun Strowman did sign the contract. So all that was left is Roman Reigns, and we'll get to that at the end of the show, believe you me. So Cesaro versus Kalisto. So this is getting bad because Kalisto went one-on-one with Cesaro, but the rest of the Lucha House Party gets jumped by Cesaro and Shinsuke Nakamura again.
Holy
And he doesn't see it. So after they get jumped, it's a one-on-one competition throughout the match until the rest of the Lucha House Party get involved, and it causes Kalisto the match where he gets rolled over and pinned for a 3 count. And it's getting harder for Grand Metalik to keep these two apart when Kalisto is yelling at Grand Metalik now. They're literally starting to fall apart.
Oh my God.
Yeah. You get your 2 cents.
Oh my God.
What do you think, Mikey?
You know why?
I'm gonna, oh my God. Things are not looking good for the Lucha House Party. Things are not looking good for the Lucha House Party. I'm sorry.
You, Chris?
The Lucha House Party has got too many losses.
Yeah,
That's why we're frustrated because the House Party keep on losing.
How you cut the water on?
Hold up, guys. I'll be right back. Okay. Get your remaining thoughts, Chris? You get your 2 cents?
Yeah.
Okay. You, Terrence?
Mm.
You don't care? Yeah, no comment. Gotcha.
That match not. Let's skip that match.
Okay. Next.
Because the match was over. Cause the last match, Big E and the Heavy Machinery versus Sheamus, John Morrison, and The Miz.
So in this match, it was Big E who was arguing about talking smack on the previous Saturday morning on if he was qualified to be a champion with his goofy antics, that he needed to be taken seriously. definitely controversy because of the fact that this has been being said all over social media and has been an argument going on for over a week. So earlier that day, The Miz would call up Big E onto The Miz TV, and he declines it because he don't want to be on that show.
It's not like controversy. It's more like
Yeah, that's controversy.
No, I read it. It's more like confrontation because he's saying
No, that's what the words they use, and I looked it up. It's an argument within the internet that has been all over social media, and it has. So the Miz definitely takes offense knowing that he's declining the offer to be on Miz TV, saying he don't want to be on that show. John Morrison is backing him up, and then we got Sheamus in the mix, and Heavy Machinery is backing up Big E because they have issues with those individuals. So this is how this match started up in the main event. In which case, during this match, we would have Sheamus try to take things seriously, but Miz and Morrison actually are joking around as well. And he ends up getting knocked over on the ramp, and he walks out on Miz and Morrison, giving Big E the opportunity to hit the big ending and win the match for him and his team of Heavy Machinery. Your thoughts, Big E? I mean, Big E. C-Money?
What the hell?
Yeah, he had no comment. What do you think, Mikey?
Heavy Machine Biggie got the job done right.
And you, Chris?
Okay. Alright. This. He got knocked out, knocking off the apron by that announce table. And he walked away with Miz and Morrison alone. And it was a 3-on-2 handicap match. Big E and Heavy Machinery pick up the victory.
No, that's it. That was the last one.
Okay. Another thing I want to mention that I saw on TikTok, during SummerSlam, after Mandy Rose beat Sonya Deville, she was being interviewed on how she feels about knowing she's gonna have to leave. And I had to rewatch this because over and over, because they called her by her name, Sonya. And she said at the end of that video clip on TikTok, don't ever use that name again. Don't ever use that name again. I'm like, that's your name. The fuck?
What's her problem?
I don't know. Do you have any ideas, Chris?
Yeah, she's got problems, that's all.
I agree.
This whole stalker shit.
Yeah.
Controversy is like public disagreement, bro. Me saying he disagreed with
That's not what I found.
The Miz is saying.
That's what I found. And that's the words they use, controversy.
But here's my thing about what the Miz and Biggie was saying on the day talking smack. I do agree with the Miz is saying.
Yeah.
That and plus, like and plus, Kofi Kingston has been saying that same thing too. And that's why the talk was like the discussion was the New Day to disband because
that got heated.
That he didn't want to put. It wasn't a good idea for them to be pushed as a group to be a single champions. They were saying that for all of them to be taken seriously, they had to be disband and change their character.
Yeah.
To be a serious because they're saying that they're not gonna get any ratings or no push if they're not to be taken seriously as single champions.
Yep. It's the system, the it factor, what the management wants. But New Day definitely was everything that they didn't want it, but they made it work. And he says he's going to follow his gut. That was this episode of Talking Smack that came the Saturday afterwards. Good. Look up 205 Live. That's another thing. That's what I was thinking. Look up 205 Live. Same day, 28th. This episode of Talking Smack was so heated. We got Big E, of course, talking about, and man, he talks the talk. He got that big speech.
But here's what I tell you what he said.
Okay.
Big E heard it too. He said it's gonna hurt him, but he said that he is gonna try to have them break up soon.
That's it. So, besides Big E's speech on moving forward and in singles competition, whether or not he ends up, that's what we forgot. I'll get to that in just a bit. As a singles competitor, that's something that we got. The ending of the show, the ending of the actual show is where Adam Pierce. Thank you. Adam Pierce was knocking on Roman Reigns' door, and he wouldn't answer it. He goes to Vince. He says, "Well, you gotta get that door browsed open if you have to." So Roman Reigns finally answers the door, and he says that come payback, he will sign the contract. And he says that's not a statement, that's a spoiler. And right next to him is Paul Heyman, and he says, "Believe that." I was like,
Mother.
Yeah. Father of extreme.
I was shocked.
The father of extreme.
Yeah. Get your 2 cents in there, Terrence. Get your 2 cents.
I could tell you, I knew this was gonna happen. I knew Roman Reigns was turning heel when he attacked those two.
Same here. I just didn't know he was going to team up with Paul. I didn't know he was going to team up with Heyman.
I did, because that was the push they were talking about. Having because Roman Reigns wasn't happy, so Paul Heyman. Well, this is Vince McMahon's idea for him to team with Paul. So now So I knew Roman Reigns was gonna be a Paul Heyman guy.
Yeah, get your 2 cents on that, Chris. Got 25 left.
First of all, I'm shocked. I'm shocked that Roman Reigns teaming up with Paul Heyman.
Yep.
I'm so shocked. He hated Heyman, and now he's a Paul Heyman guy. He's not the only one, a Paul Heyman guy. CM Punk was a Paul Heyman guy.
Big Show.
Ryback. Big Show. Ryback. Curtis Axel.
Rhino.
The Dudley Boys.
Yep, he's joining that list now.
RVD.
No, we'll be here all day if we do that.
No, that was it.
Oh, that was it? Okay, never mind. I was going to say all of ECW, but okay. Anyway, Mikey, get your 2 cents on that.
I hope Brock Lesnar's watching, because I cannot believe that Paul Heyman, even though he got fired, but now what? He hired Roman Reigns as a Heyman guy?
Mm-hmm.
Are you freaking serious? Like I said, I really, really, really do hope Brock Lesnar is watching, because I want to know how you think Brock Lesnar can respond his advocate Paul Heyman bringing up Roman Reigns. Because like you guys said, Roman, Heyman, they don't like each other. You know, Roman Reigns, he had his issues with Brock Lesnar in the past. Let's not forget that.
But see, all that changes when you're a heel. You're making alliance with Brock Lesnar. Now that you're a heel, if he went back as a good guy, he would have hated Brock Lesnar.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. But see, Paul Heyman did this to Roman Reigns. You join with me, I will make you a champion, just like I did for Brock, Big Show, the Dudley Boys, and CM Punk.
There you go.
And RVD. That's what it's like. If you join with me, I'll make you a champion.
Yep. Okay. Before we talk the rest about Talking Smack, let's get to 205 Live and the one or two matches. Go ahead and announce it.
The Brian Kendrick versus Too Hardy Miles.
Oh, I didn't see this episode then. Fuck. Well, it says here Brian Kendrick beat to Hatima's. So he made his return to 205 Live. That's interesting. D. Brian Kendrick. I gotta watch that. Next.
Tony Nese versus Liam Gray.
Tony Nese wins. Oh, he finally got a win, huh? I'll find out how. And there was a third match, finally.
Oni Lorcan and Danny Burge versus Everrise.
And Everrise loses again. That's it? Okay.
Yes, it.
So, same, I don't know, tasty but dry substance going on in 205 Live. They haven't really spiked anything up. They haven't done any high-flying ladder matches, stakes, the good stuff.
Yeah, oh, I got some other news for y'all.
Okay.
About Sasha Banks. She put on her social media, I think it's, I'm not sure, either Twitter or Instagram, whatever, that she wants to wrestle Trish Stratus. And Women's Evolution too, but no word that he's not going to do no more Women's Evolution.
That sucks.
Cause they're not getting, fans are not, they said that fans are not hype up about that no more.
Mm-hmm. Remind me, Chris, who else was on Talking Smack besides Sami Zayn and Big E? Was there anyone else?
No, I don't think so. It's Sami Zayn and Big E.
Okay. Because this was a heavy conversation going on between Sami Zayn, who demanded people to call him Intercontinental Champion Sami Zayn. They couldn't do it because professionally, he was no longer. That title he has is no longer valid. It had to be replaced because they couldn't be transferring it due to the cross-contamination with COVID-19. So he had to keep the title.
Well, actually, to tell you the truth, that's not true, but he was stripped of the title.
Exactly. But he kept the title courtesy of the circumstances.
Yeah.
They couldn't take the chances of the title being contaminated. There you go. That's the word. Contaminated. So they're using that now as a point to showcase that he has the title still.
Well, actually, it's one of this.
Making a whole lot of drama. I'll tell you that much.
Well, actually, they let him keep walking around with the title, but he's not really the champion.
Exactly. But in his mind, he is. And he demands it. And The Miz entertains the idea. Oh. Kylie Russo, I think her name is. Kylie? Kylie?
Yeah.
Oh.
Kylie Ray.
Thank you. Kylie Ray. Fun fact, to end this off, we have good news. On the next edition of Talking Smack, we have the actual co-host. It isn't The Miz. He was just doing a fill-in for 2 episodes. Because the real co-host, member of the New Day, the return of Xavier Woods, a.k.a. Austin Creed, is making his return, and he's going to show up back. Woohoo!
You know it's not his real name, right?
I know it's not. Neither of those is his real name. Yeah. It's something else. I think it's Austin something. You look it up. Yeah, go ahead. We're already done with the 205 Live. That was just a quickie. I'll look at that later. So, how do you feel about Sami Zayn's tantrum?
Austin Watson.
Watson. He's a butler name.
Watson wasn't a butler. I'm sure.
Watson is a butler name.
No, but he was a he was assistant name, but it's a British last name though.
Yeah, I know. Oh, that sounds like a butler name, like Sebastian. This sounds like a butler. Anyway,
Well, George.
it depends on how you say. Like you said, that sounds like a butler name. George, Gregory, something like that. Bolton, Alfred, old school. Anyway, get your 2 cents, Mikey, on Sami Zayn's fit and returning of Xavier Woods.
First, Sami Zayn is still not the Intercontinental title because he was stripped due to that COVID-19. That's number one. And number two, walking back in Xavier Woods, haven't seen him since he tore his Achilles, which nearly ended his career. Because the only new thing that was missing is Kofi Kingston. Because I don't know when's he coming back.
He's still medically not cleared to wrestle, but he is cleared to be on Talking Smack as a co-host. So that's good.
Same thing. They're walking on crutches.
You, Chris, what do you think?
Everything, I didn't hear the same thing. But he's the boss in a continental champion. He swept away the wheel in a continental champion in Jeff Hardy. Sooner or later, Jeff Hardy and Sami Zayn will fight for the wheel in the continental champion, the fate in the continental champion.
Supposedly that might happen at Clash of Champions or on Smackdown. Oh, I haven't edited this yet, but I will soon. But guess what? While in the ring, AJ Styles was complaining about Jeff Hardy and how the match ended. Guess who was on one of the cameras in the Thunderdome? Kermit the Frog.
What the hell?
Well,
Yeah, I posted this on TikTok. Pikachu is at SummerSlam. Somebody put a Pikachu plushie. Now somebody had a Kermit the Frog Muppet behind AJ Styles. You could even say he was complaining, going, "Did you rob me of my title? You robbed me of my title." You saw Kermit the Frog behind him going. I'll show you guys. I'll show you that later, guys. Believe you me, I will. I gotta edit that though. I gotta record it off of what do you call it? Network.
I got some news for y'all. You remember Zack Ryder and Kurt Hawkins got their own action figures.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Kurt Hawkins?
Yeah, Zack Ryder got their own action figures. Let me get that photo.
Zack Ryder.
Remember him?
Legend.
He said,
Yeah, have a good weekend.
You too.
is the key on the cart?
Yeah, I'm finna bring it to you.
Okay. Kurt Hawkins. Can you see it, Mikey?
Wow.
Kurt Hawkins. And Matt Corona.
Wow.
Matt Corona's on AEW, but why is Kurt Hawkins getting a figure? Ain't he an Impact?
Yeah, they just, this is their idea.
Oh, because they're all about the figures. It's about their podcast too, I imagine.
And Chris Jericho responded, Brock Lesnar being a free agent. Chris Jericho says he doesn't think Brock Lesnar is a free agent at all. And here's the thing. Renee Young says that she may have asked for her release from WWE, but she still works for Fox Sports.
That's interesting enough.
Oh, and here's the thing. AEW has big plans for the FTW title.
You mean the one that Taz is running around with Brian Cage?
Yes.
Oh. Yeah, I wanted to make jokes about that. What does the FTW stands for?
Don't care.
No, I can mess with it. It says, for the win. FTW. For the win. And you know what else?
What?
Fuck the women. You know what else? Freak Trish Wiley. I was about to say, what way was that? Stratus? No. Fuck Trish Wiley.
AJ Styles said that that the one person he believes that should run WWE, but sadly that person's not gonna get, or either Stephanie or Triple H is he said that one person he believes that's a true leader is Shane McMahon. There's one more legend who's been tested for coronavirus positive.
Yeah.
Kevin Nash has been tested positive for coronavirus.
Oh no, not Big Sexy.
What the hell?
Chris! I'm glad I recorded that. You were auto-tuned. You went, oh, no.
Here's Sami Zayn got a lot of tweets about fans saying that he's not a champion. He says that he is tired of people calling Jeff Hardy the real WWE Intercontinental Champion.
He is. He had to let it go. It's a Frozen meme. Let it go. Let it go. And he's like, oh, no, let it go. I won't let it go. That's what he's doing. I won't let it go.
I hate to say Sasha Banks, you're not going to get Trish Stratus at WWE too, because they're not going to do that. And plus, Trish Stratus already had her last match, so she's happily staying home, raising her 2 children.
Oh, yeah. And there was word, didn't these girls have a match? Oh, yeah. They were, the Golden Raw models were talking, doing a promo in the ring, and a video was showcased in Shayna Baszler and Nia Jax saying that they were going to get the titles come payback. They couldn't stand each other.
We'll get to that shortly.
Yeah, we'll get that tomorrow.
Yeah.
Hopefully we do. Oh, yeah. All right, y'all. You ready to end this, or did I miss something?
Well, I believe that should be it, but my 2 cents is when the Gomaz came in, when the Gomaz looked in, when they came in, they bragged about their loss. Even though 1 title gone and 3 left. The women's tag team titles and the Smackdown women's title. Because if the World Finals lose the women's title to Shayna and Nia, who's next in line for Bayley's Smackdown women's title? Will it be Naomi? Will it be Lacey Evans? Will it be Mandy? We'll have to wait and see.
Yeah.
But like I said, my 2 cents is the Golden Romans had a miserable, and I mean a miserable week.
I hope so.
And the last thing I want to say,
Okay.
FTR talks to the employees are afraid to talk with Vince McMahon. That is true.
Okay. All right, let's end this show. A shout out to our fellow brethren of the Heavens Monsters podcast. A shout out to Xavier Hill, Mike Henry, and Andre Mitchell. A link to their YouTube channels will be in the description down below, as always. And remaining shout out to Chris Peach, T Money, Renee Farrell, and Delvin. All 5. So, you guys ready to end this?
Let's do this.
Okay, so you like this video? Give it a thumbs up. You didn't? Give it a thumbs down. Hit the subscribe button, like the content, hit that notification bell for the next Heavens Monsters podcast. I'm Serge. This is T Money. This is Chris. This is Mikey. Tell them what's up.
And that's the bottom line. Because the Heavens Monsters podcast crew says so.
If you smell what the lion is cooking.
There you go.
And when's the next Heavens Monsters podcast?
Hopefully tomorrow, my brother. Because I got to do a double again tomorrow.
Which podcast we're doing? We got Payback, we got Raw, and we haven't done Impact, right?
Yeah, I think we got 3 episodes to do, courtesy of the mess up on the upload on my end. I don't know how that happened. I still don't understand how that happened. But that's fine. I'll go back on my videos and see where we left off, and we'll just go from there. It's all good.
All right.
All right, then, everybody. Bye.
Bye.